Hey guys, Romy Cowboy here for your GoNintendo Nightly for May 10th, 2012. I know things look a little different, and tonight's video is going to be a lot different because I am in a hotel. I walked all around to try and find a place that was quiet where I could record without disturbing the people in the hotel room that I'm sharing. I'm actually here for my family. My sister is graduating, and I drove up with Mom Brain earlier tonight. Got here, Massachusetts, about 12:15, and I gotta do a GoNintendo Nightly, but there's people in my room. They're sleeping, and I don't have my microphone, and I don't have all the stuff I usually have, but I still wanted to do a video, so this is going to be a one-off with lots of mistakes, I'm sure, and I'm going to be without the community story because I don't have the information for that on me. So I'm just using this little crappy flip cam, and I'm going to do a video, and hopefully it looks okay. I got my arms sticking out all the way, but I didn't want to miss out on the Thursday GoNintendo Nightly, so I'm going to give you my best, worst, and weirdest from memory for today. For the best, I'd have to pick the story that came in late in the night. It's related to the Wii U, and it's a survey that people are taking online. There's a few survey agencies that game companies work with to test out game ideas or console ideas before we actually get to them. A couple of years back, we heard about GoldenEye for the Wii through this same type of service, and now one of them has popped up for the Wii U. You can actually see some artwork in the story of people playing the Wii U. We see somebody playing a driving game. We see people playing, the golf game and stuff that you saw at E3. We also see people playing with Wiimotes and Wii U controllers, stuff like that. But there's two interesting things. One of the images might show two people playing with two different Wii U controllers. We're not sure. If you look at it's like a drawing, so it's hard to tell. Either it's a Wiimote and a Wii U controller, or two Wii U controllers. You can check that out and decide for yourself. What was the other thing? There's also the price point. It asks if you, the survey taker, would be happy with a $300 price point, which indicates that Nintendo's probably thinking of pricing the Wii U at $300. Now you have to keep in mind we don't know what's going to come with the system, so while you might not be happy with that price right now, once we learn what's actually packed in with the system, you might feel a little bit better. So check out that survey. Obviously, Nintendo doesn't want that kind of stuff out there, but it got out there, so we got the art. Nothing too sensitive, just know that there's a survey floating around, and if you're one of those people that takes online surveys, you might get hit with that one. So check that out. The worst story? The NPD numbers for April came out, and I was really looking forward to NPD because I wanted to see how Xenoblade Chronicles did. An analyst firm a while back said that Xenoblade was actually going to turn out to be the third best-selling game of the month, so I was excited to see if that actually happened. So NPD comes out. It's not even in the top 10. NPD is done differently now, so we aren't sure exactly what the deal is. We know how numbers are skewed and how they're pulled together, but we're hearing that the reason Xenoblade Chronicles isn't in that list is because NPD doesn't count retailer-exclusive titles, and as you know, Xenoblade Chronicles was a GameStop exclusive. So if that's the case, we're probably never going to get the numbers for Xenoblade Chronicles. We were hearing that it was a real great success, and I'd love to find those numbers, but I don't think it's going to happen. So NPD was uneventful, and the number most people were looking for didn't even come around. So keep your fingers crossed, but bad situation right now. The weirdest story, it involves a Game Boy camera. It involves the year 2001, and it involves a movie filmed on a Game Boy camera that's all about what not to do in a men's bathroom. I wish I could show you this clip. You're going to have to get the link in the description below to see it yourself, but I don't think it gets any weirder than that. I also don't know if it's more hipster to use an iPhone Game Boy camera app to make your videos look like Game Boy camera videos, or to actually use a Game Boy camera to film your videos. Like I said, this was back in 2001, so I guess it was more acceptable then. It's just weird. Just check out the video. It's really weird. Sorry this episode has been really short, but I appreciate everything you guys have been saying about the show, all the stuff you've done with for your support on Facebook and Twitter and all that good stuff. I really appreciate it. Thanks to Gaijin Games for the kind comments about GoNintendo Nightly on Twitter, and thanks to Jules Watcham for the plug in his video diary, which we posted up on the site. I really appreciate that. I mean, hearing stuff like that from game industry people means a lot to me, especially when I know how crappy the show really is. So thank you for the kind words, those guys. Thank you, the readers and the listeners and the viewers, for the kind words. I gotta get some sleep. I gotta go to a graduation in the morning. Thanks for watching, thanks for listening, and I will catch you on Monday with a regular GoNintendo Nightly.